Just an announcement to let you guys know I have pollen and scions available. So the pollen for, cross-pollinating for apple breeding is ready. Almost all of it's in, like there might be a few stragglers, but it's pretty much all in there. I also went through the fridge and sorted all my scion stash, like my private stash, and just re-inventoried everything, put everything in the store, discounted most of it to try to just move it out for the next week. So today's the 25th Saturday. So by next Saturday, I'll take everything down and I'll probably just do what I did last year, which is make bundles of 10 and then send them to my patrons first come, first serve for shipping. So if you're a patron, watch out for that announcement on Patreon. What else? I just wanted to say that all the seeds went out, which is amazing because I didn't think they would. That's going to get real interesting because think about this. So the very first seedling that I fruited of an apple was just an open pollinated, which means I don't know what the other parent was. I just know what the seed parent was. It is now a top 10 apple. I could consider it a top 10 apple in my homestead now. So think about what the probably close to 2,000 open pollinated Wixen seedlings I've sent out, plus all the cross pollinated Wixen seed and all the other cross pollinated seed and all the other open pollinated seed like Gold Rush and Sweet 16, King David and Bite Me this year. Wow, this is going to get really interesting. And this is pretty much what I wanted to happen, is just this kind of chaos of seed planting and random people breeding apples all over the place. This is what I think should happen. But yeah, I don't think I was nearly so optimistic as to think that it would go this well. So that's really exciting, and it's just going to get real interesting when people start reporting back and making videos and sending me Scion wood of their new awesome fruit variety from the seed I sent them, or from stuff that they just cross-pollinated from their own collection or from the pollen they got from me and all that stuff. And there's just a lot of ripple effects going outward, from here. So that's way cool. I also have a few scions in the store of one of my seedling apples. I'm calling it Sugarwood. It's a Grenadine Wixen cross. It's definitely a cider-only apple, but I just wanted to get it out into the world, into the hands of a few cider makers, because making cider out of it is really the only way to find out what kind of merit it has. I doubt it's going to be a good single varietal cider or anything, but it seems interesting. It's definitely cider only because of the flesh. It's really kind of, I wouldn't quite call it woody, but it's very fibrous, but it should crush out. I bet the juice will run out of that apple crystal clear. It's very sweet. It's hit 28% sugar, up to 28%. It also hangs on the tree. I'm guessing here from what I saw last year, again, I've only fruited it for 1 year, so I don't know. But I'm guessing it's going to have at least a 4-week picking window, maybe 6, even 8 weeks, of where it's ripe, but it holds on the tree and it doesn't rot, and it doesn't fall off, and it doesn't get funky or weird or anything like that. So that's a really handy trait too, and I believe it was scab resistant. So it looked interesting, and I just thought this looks like it could be a legitimate cider apple, and I just wanted to get it out there. So that's available. If you want to know more about that apple, click on this video and watch it somewhere in the first 15 minutes or 10 minutes even, or less. I talk about that apple, and it doesn't say the name Sugarwood. It's a small Grenadine Wixen cross. And let's find all those other scions a home.